Good evening, noswaith. People with COVID will only need to self-isolate for 5 days instead of 7, provided they test negative on days 5 and 6. The new rule comes into force on Friday, the same day as nightclubs are due to reopen and the extra restrictions on hospitality are lifted, although COVID passes will still be needed for large events. So as the latest restrictions are eased, what next in the story of this pandemic? While urging caution, the Welsh Government's top health scientist says he very much hopes the days of lockdowns are over. Our health correspondent Owen Clark reports. Owen Clark reporting there. Well, we're still waiting for the report into the Downing Street parties, but Welsh Labour MPs say tonight it needs to be published in full and in time for MPs to grill the Prime Minister about its contents. Boris Johnson batted away calls to resign over the affair in the House of Commons earlier today. Westminster is braced for the report by civil servant Sue Gray into the gatherings held at number 10 during lockdown. So let's get the latest now from our political correspondent, Daniel Davis. Jurors at a murder trial have been played the sound of an attack on a psychiatrist in Cardiff's Bute Park. Dr. Gary Jenkins died in hospital 16 days after the attack last July. 3 people, including a teenage girl, have admitted manslaughter and robbery, but have all denied murder. Stephen Fairclough was at the hearing at Merthyr Crown Court. The Green Party MP Caroline Lucas has criticised the Coal Authority, claiming they've given permission for the Aberpergwm colliery near Glynneath to mine 40 million more tonnes of coal. But the mine operators have previously said their product is predominantly used for things like water filtration and not burned for energy. Well, our political editor Felicity Evans joins me now. Fliss, tell us a bit more about this.
Yes, certainly.
Now, around 4 months ago, vandals caused thousands of pounds worth of damage at Cardiff's Bute Park. But today, cherry trees donated by the people of Japan have been planted to replace those lost. The gift is part of a friendship project between the two countries, as Nicola Smith reports. And that is Wales Today. We'll be back with a roundup of the day's top stories at 10:30 tonight. But until then, from all of us on the programme, thanks for watching and do have a good evening. Bye-bye.